So, people who follow my Twitter may know I have been signed up for a it is not actually 6 weeks. It takes, but it is 4 weeks and it is 6 sessions.
Cat, no.
Yes.
Oh!
So it is a 6-session sales training, which is funny because I'm not a salesperson. I do not work a customer-facing role. I do not interact with clients at all, and I do not sell anything. So I need to tell you guys all about how I am learning to sell through curiosity. And I'm learning to ask an open-ended questions all of the time. So, like, instead of asking, like, how are you? I'd say, tell me how you are.
What?
Well, what the fuck is the difference?
I hate them.
Yeah, same. Same.
So ask me a question. Just ask me a question. I'll tell you how you can make it an open-ended question.
Okay, well, your example wasn't a question. Wait, you're right. It was a statement.
It is.
This shit.
That's the thing is open-ended questions are statements. They're statements like tell me more about. I want to command.
Do you want to get food?
No. So the way you would ask that is an open-ended question. Say, tell me about where you want to get food from today.
Or like, what food do you want to go get?
No. You want to say, tell me about.
You have to demand that they tell you, because otherwise it's not a question.
It's not because you see, they can just say yes or no. A yes or no question, that's not a conversation. You've got to make it an open conversation.
Basically abrasive and unlikable.
So this is like a dark wizard, like Jedi mind trick thing.
Yes,
where
100% is, and the guy who is we have to do these pre-work exercises where we watch a video of the founder of this course, and they're not real videos. They're just still pictures of a man in different poses,
dude,
while he has like a narration track over it,
like those YouTubers, like those commentary YouTubers.
Yes.
No. I literally cannot express to you how much if I met a person in real life who talked to me like this, I would placate them as much as possible because I would think they were super fucking weird.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't know what else to do.
And then I would come to this podcast and I'd be like, guess what I'm going to talk about for the intro?
I would tell all my fucking friends about this weird ass person I met and be like, can you believe this insane person and how they talked exclusively in commands?
Kat, can you tell me a little bit about your business card?
You said can you?
You can't say can you because
can you,
then they can answer no.
Shit.
Because
can I try again?
Tell me about your business plans.
No, I want to know about your business card. Tell me about the shade.
Thank you. Yeah, so the shade of white I'm using on my business card is actually called White Man's Quesadilla.
I knew it.
A callback to an intro
that will happen in the future.
From the Dames intro cinematic universe, which we have established, you have to listen to all of them.
And now, in particular,
in order to understand what's happening.
You have to listen to them in the future.
Yeah,
and go back into time.
What you have to do is you have to skip certain episodes and wait for the next one to come out, and then listen to it in the correct order so you're not confused.
Unavoidable.
Yeah, no, it's unavoidable. It's going to happen. No, it's a time skip, and it's just going to be part of it.
It's just part of it. Anyway, so that's my business card. But yeah, it's the thing that absolutely kills me every time.
Tell me about the tears running down your face right now.
I am under a lot of stress, and so I'm going to cry anytime I feel any emotion, including joy. I'm feeling a lot of joy right now.
I'm glad we could make that happen for you by asking you about your business card.
Yeah, thank you.
We didn't ask.
No, you told me to tell you about it. Yeah. Fuck. Yeah. So
I'm a terrible salesman.
We
don't ask like little cucks.
Exactly. You demand that they tell you.
We demand like alphas.
I hate this. Oh God. And so the other thing about this fucking sales training is that we do these so the facilitator is reading out a fake scenario of a business problem.
I'm so tired.
To show us about how to take. Oh, that's also we've learned how to take notes.
This is a fucking nightmare.
It is a fucking nightmare. I've had to do it twice now.
No.
And I will have to do it again on Tuesday.
Not this.
I'm so sorry.
And each session is 4 hours long.
No,
that's not.
And it is
science has proved
that literally violates the Geneva Convention.
And it is also over my lunch break. So it's
that's illegal.
This is illegal.
I know.
OSHA.
I'm on salary. OSHA doesn't apply to me. With the note taking. So he keeps, because it's this like, business way of taking notes where you basically draw a fucking like conspiracy board for your notes.
And you like connect things.
Yeah, you connect things with lines. So he'll say, so I'm having a business problem. It's really complex. Now, what I mean by complex is draw a little line. And what I mean by complex is that it's
business problem. That's probably what he says when he gets diarrhea at work.
It's fine. Anyway, I'm in hell. So if you are a young professional, dear listener, if you're a young professional and your boss comes up to you and says, "Hey, I'd like you to participate in this training that I found really valuable," just know that is your boss being possessed by the spirit of the devil, and you need to escape by any means necessary, up to and including killing your boss.
It's true.
Yeah, that seems fair.
You do not fall into the trap I fell into, where you're like, my boss is a nice, reasonable person.
He won't do this violence to me.
He won't make me take a course on bullet journaling.
He wouldn't sign me up for a sales training if he didn't think I'd get anything out of it.
Like, my heart is just like, it's out of my body because it's going out to you.
Thank you.
Can't imagine.
I'm eating it.
Okay.
That's what you need to do.
Well,
I need the white man's quesadilla.
Another fucking reference.
Oh, and on that note,
God.
On that note, let's play some TNT. My name is Kat, and I'm selling through curiosity.
Hi, my name is Noelle, and I play Fran, and I want you to tell me about your deep, something good.
Your deep something good. Love it.
You fucked it up. Hannah, tell me your name.
Speak!
I play...
Tell me your name!
Slake.
Buy the car!
I'm Hannah, and I'm...
Buy shares!
What?
I already told you what to do.
Okay. Vice chairs.
Buy chairs!
Buy chairs.
You said vice chairs.
Bisexual chairs!
Okay. That sounds good.
I told you!
Okay.
Do it!
All right.
You didn't introduce yourself at all.
Juniper, tell me about what your name is and what character you play.
Oh, thank you so much for telling me to tell you. My name is Juniper, and I play Corbin.
Okay, now tell me what your favorite thing about playing Corbin is.
Ugh. I'm so glad that you said that and didn't ask. I think my favorite thing about playing
and
Corbin...
now, before you finish...
Oh, yeah.
Buy some chairs.
Oh, sure, yeah. Now, let me just get my phone. Can I use your credit card? Give me your credit card.
Tell me why I should give you my credit card.
Because I asked... Oh, I fucked it up.
Now you have to give Noelle your credit
I have
card.
to give Noelle my credit card.
So that's the fucking thing.
I defeated you in salesman battle.
As much as it's like absolute bullshit, it does fucking work.
Does it?
No, it doesn't. I refuse to buy into the salesman tactic. I'm not going to do it. I'm going to sit here. I'm going to go out. God damn this government.
Juniper, explain to me
Why'd you pound one of your fists?
Oh my God, I'm ready to finally establish.
And then very belatedly
I'm going to start the class war right now.
All right. Your fists aren't even clenched.
Anyway,
Cock fists.
I hate this.
did we all... Are we done? Can we be done? Do I need to tell you what happened last time now?
We're done.
All right, so Fran, we are going to start with you. So last time you went to the Dwarven Library and you had a conversation with the front desk attendant and you got yourself a private room so you could make some tracings. And then your boyfriend showed up.
I scream and I fall. I roll across the table. What? Hello.
And looking at Phelan, now that you see him, there's no way you could mistake this for the Phelan you know. His eyes are completely black.
Okay.
and the tips of his fingers are black, fading up his arms. And he grins at you, and he says, I like seeing you like this. It's like you're in your natural habitat.
Okay. Frightened?
No, scholarly, with books and stuff.
Yeah.
You look like you're surprised to see me.
Okay. Why wouldn't I be surprised to see you?
Maybe because you left me behind in the void.
I didn't. Okay. Is that what this is about?
Do I need an excuse to see my girlfriend?
Okay. She says, I really didn't mean to leave you behind. I didn't know that that's what was going to happen.
Well, luckily for you, I am magnanimous, more so than my other half, and I forgive you. So,
Okay.
and he held out a hand to help you up. What do you say we go get some food? Maybe, I hear they've got great chips down here. Cheese crackers are apparently a specialty.
You want to go get chips? Phelan?
Does that not sound good?
Is that still your name?
Why wouldn't it be?
I don't know, maybe your name is just Fa and the other one's Len. What do I know?
I'm still the same person. I'm just always acting directly against my own self-interests.
You want to get crackers? Okay. Yeah, let's get crackers.
Great.
Oh, great. So, I'm done here. I just shove all the things on the ground, and I turn off the table.
All right, do you take the blueprints with you, or?
Oh yeah. I'll take the ones. I'll take the ones I need. And I say, can you hold these?
Oh, absolutely. And he takes them from you as you hand them to him.
Man, would good Phelan hate to see us talking.
Yeah, he probably would. And as he's making direct eye contact with you as he starts to rip the blueprints apart.
Oh, I grab them from him. But stop it!
He goes, sorry.
Okay, well, I'll just carry these then. Do you feel really awkward right now?
Why would I feel awkward?
I don't know. Just
Does it make you uncomfortable to be dating two men?
that's not the problem.
Because if it makes you feel any better, we are still the same person.
Okay.
I'm just the cooler side of him.
I
mean, really, do you want to be hanging out with some mama's boy on a mountain right now? Or do you want to go get some chips?
I feel insane.
What a cool guy.
So cool. He loves to eat
So
chips and
cool.
crackers.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
I call him Chip Boy.
crackers are pretty cool. I mean, I would say that probably one of the main things that drew me to Phelan, you, as the case may be, was the fact that he turned out to not be as cool as I thought he was.
I'm not sure if I should be insulted by that.
I don't know. You have other qualities, I'm sure.
So, and he's you guys are walking out now, I assume.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's walking next to you. He says, So, what you doing in the city?
I'm not gonna tell you that, obviously.
Oh, come on. You don't trust me?
Why would I trust you? I point at the blueprints.
He goes, oh, come on. You can't blame me for that. Again, acting against my own self-interests here. I can't help it.
Okay, well, what are you doing in the city?
Oh, well, it's a long story.
I got time.
Do you?
You don't?
You really don't, actually.
What do you mean by that?
Oh, And he pauses to think as he goes, ooh, I can't tell if I'm supposed to tell you or not. It's hard. I get the signals down here are very mixed. I've got an instinct that says, tell her, you're going to betray your dad if you do. But oops, if I tell you that I'm betraying you to my dad, there's a betrayal going every which way here. Well, I think that's about as much as I can tell you.
So nothing. Okay, well, this has been fun.
Not nothing.
Oh.
Listen to what I just said. Oh, whatever. You'll get it. You'll get it eventually.
Okay, I'll ruminate on that one. I'll probably ruminate on this whole experience. Look, you know what? You might be right that I don't have time for eating crackers. Oh. Do you have time to eat crackers?
I've got all the time in the world. Well, until your trial starts.
Would you be willing to testify in the trial, evil Phelan?
I'm not evil, Phelan. That hurts my feelings.
Okay, cool Phelan.
Thank you. Better.
Cool evil Phelan.
And no, absolutely not. That's a complicated quagmire.
You're a complicated fucking quagmire. What the? Oh, don't you just want it? Don't. I look at him. I take his hand. I say, don't you just want to go to a mountain and like phase back into? I don't know about you, and I don't know about him either now.
He closes both his hands over yours, and he brings your hand up and kisses your fingertips. And he says, "You know, Fran, I'd never do anything to hurt you."
Are you suffering from high-quality podcasts? You see, quality podcasts stimulate parts of your brain, leading to an irksome condition called thinking. But suffer no more, my friend. Introducing Discount Storytime's blend of fictional nonsense and rancid gibberish to provide soothing relief. Try Discount Storytime today. Available on most podcast catchers and at discountstorytime.com.
Consult your healthcare provider before listening to Discount Storytime. Not intended to treat unicyclitis, pickleball liver, or jittering expectations.
That sounds like a threat. So I'm gonna go. And I hope you stay sweet and stay salty, and I will stay bitter.
He says, "Don't be a stranger." And see you later.
Okay.
And when you look back, he's gone.
Yeah. Fran sits down where she's standing. She sighs. He is very cool.
All right, and Fran, that is where we're going to leave you. And now let's hop on over to where Slake and Selni are. So last time we were with you, Hannah. Hannah, the Slake.
My character, Hannah, that I play.
Yeah, so last time Hannah was down in the Dwarven Manor District.
There I was.
There you were.
City of Industry.
All right. We left you and Selni when the two of you had gone to visit the noble family whose you guys had found a signet ring attached to an arm. So you went to visit that noble family, and upon arriving, you discovered that Selni has some history with these people, and she has been waylaid by the lord of the manor and has left you to go speak with the lady of the house, who she had maybe a bit of a spicy history with.
You could say that she waylaid with her.
Hey! Well, for the waylays.
Hey.
All right, and you are left alone in this foyer, Slake. How do you feel? Vibe check.
I'm fine. I guess I need to figure out where to find her in the house. Are there any other servants around?
Yes, there is a servant who has just watched all of this with absolutely no change in expression on his face.
That's a mood.
Things.
I approach this servant and I say, excuse me, sorry to bother you, but I came here. I'm Selni's assistant, and I do have an urgent matter to address with the lady of the house.
And the servant looks at you, absolutely no expression change, just completely stone-faced. And then he gestures up the stairs.
Okay, cool. I'll just be on my way then.
All right, so you head upstairs, and there is a lavish sitting room decorated in everything is the exact same shade of powder blue. It is astonishing, the color matching they have done. The carpets, the chairs, the walls, even the ceiling. It's just like mesmerizing.
Is it solid?
It is just powder blue.
I'm secretly judging them for their aesthetic, but I
So inside this room, the lady of the house is sitting with a tea set, and she is wearing a bright orange dress. She is like a beacon in this sea of powder blue. Oh, shit. And she smiles and says, I heard there was some commotion downstairs, and she stirs her tea with a golden teaspoon and then taps it twice on her powder blue teacup. She says, please sit down. I hear you are Lady Selny's assistant.
how did you hear it that quickly?
Well, there was a lot of shouting.
Okay. Thank you, my lady.
And how is Selny? I still have to get used to calling her Lady Selny. It's only been so long since she's been married to our dear king.
She's fine. She's a good boss.
Oh yes, she is. Always very good at giving orders.
I turn a darker shade of green, and
you turn such a dark green that it shows through your illusion to the sky.
Right. Yeah, I say, I actually, I'm here today to, I'm sorry to say this, I'm here with some news.
Some news, you say?
Yeah. As you may know about Selny, she's, committed to, pursuing justice for the people of the city.
Yes, that's what she's been doing.
And, I'm afraid that in that pursuit, that Selny made a discovery.
To do with our house?
Well, I don't know if how long, if someone's been missing, but, and then I take out the ring and I present it to her.
And she drops her teacup, and it shatters on the floor. She goes, oh no. That's Milo's ring. What? Did you find him?
I'm sorry to say, we did, but...
Oh, no. Oh, my dear boy, And she holds out her hand for the ring.
I give it to her.
And she clutches it and goes, oh, I had this made for his second 18th birthday. I told my husband that he just needed a little more love, a little more care and attention, but he started hanging out in the red tier and getting into all those drugs and gambling and fighting. My husband said the only way for him to learn to be his own man was to cut him off, kick him out of our house. Oh, tell me, where did you find him?
Well, this is maybe going to be a lot to process, but we found his remains in the Taidacairn.
The Taidacairn? He never showed any interest in science. Why would he be down there?
Well, what we discovered in our investigation of the Taidacairn was that the spores that so many people in the city have become addicted to were being farmed there.
That's quite the accusation. Why are you telling me this?
Well, we want to find justice for the people who were affected by this. Your child was taken advantage of by people who knew what they were doing and were using the spores to further their own goals. You've probably seen the Torva propaganda around the city.
What does that have to do with anything?
So, I explained to her what we found about the Titacairn and the sacrifices that they've been doing of the people who were inoculated with the spores.
And she covers her mouth. She goes, "This is a lot. I don't... What do you want me to do with this information? My son is gone. Is there nothing I can do?"
I mean, I'm really sorry that this happened. It's awful, and it didn't just affect your son. I'm sure there were a lot of people like him who met the same fate. I mean, I've seen. So, as you may know, there's a trial that's coming up today, and...
For those magic terrorists? What does that have to do with anything?
Well, what Selni discovered was that these outsiders came in because they were trying to thwart Torva, the god whose propaganda you might have seen around the city. He's the one that they've been making the sacrifices for. And from what we understand, there's, a war happening on the surface between those that support Torva and those that are trying to fight him.
And so you want me to, testify at the trial that my son became addicted to these spores and now he's dead?
To testify, I mean...
It is a tenuous link at best. I should hope that you have better evidence than my word.
Well, we do.
Before we go too much further, Slake, why don't you roll me a persuasion check?
Please, God.
Give it a kiss.
What did you get?
It was persuasion.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, it's got a 3.
Oh. Yes. So she says, I thank you for telling me, but the trial is in an hour and I please excuse me. And she gets up and flees the room. And a servant has appeared at the doorway and says, "Lady Selni is waiting for you downstairs."
Cool. Oh, no.
And as you descend the stairs, and Selni is waiting there, and she looks very dignified, but there is a large red handprint across her cheek.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, please tell me she got her on the way out.
She says, "I think we're done here, don't you?"
Okay. I don't suppose there's any other, chill relatives in this house.
I'm afraid we may have used up any goodwill left in this house, and I think that we should leave very quickly before any of the rest of them see me.
Sounds good.
And as you guys are leaving, a window opens, and a boot gets thrown at Selni's head, and she ducks. Sometimes she goes, "I really thought that they would have forgotten about all of that. It was a very long time ago."
Oh my god.
Oh, Selni.
Slake puts their hand over their mouth.
And we're live from my lunch break. Hello, I am on my break from work. It's been a week. So hi, welcome to the mid-roll. I would love to thank some beautiful patrons. Thank you, Justin. Thank you, Fletcher. Thank you, Kat. And thank you, Blackbird Brodery, for becoming new patrons over on Patreon. If you are interested in becoming our patron, you can hop on over. You can you can just gird up and hop on over to patreon.com/Dames and Dragons. We post extras. We do a monthly live stream. We post polls and exclusive info. You can also get access to like Kat's DM notes and world building extras. All this and more is yours if you go to patreon.com/Dames and Dragons. And I also would love to thank our Apple Podcast reviewers. Thank you to
Gillier's Dick. What a name. Thank you to Person Dude Guy Yup Yup once again. Thank you to Cat Noel 9. And thank you to 3 gnomes in a Gucci poncho who said, Slake made me believe in marriage. Thank you guys so much. So when you guys review, it really pushes our podcast forward and lets new people find us. And it is super, super, super helpful and something you can do for free. So thank you guys so, so much. Thank you. And last of all, a message to Chantel. Chantel, the code word is Olivia Hill, and the sleeper agent is now active. Go!
All right, so that is where we're going to leave you, Hannah, and Juniper.
Yeah.
Juniper, so last we were with Corbin. You and Maeri had just had a very illuminating conversation with a very trustworthy source from the Red District, your new best friend.
Yeah.
You learned all about his girlfriend, Marla, with her pinky that she replaced with a knife. And so that was the really important information that you got. You also did learn where to find the middleman for the mushrooms, the spores that have been making the rounds on the streets in the red tier. You and Maeri were heading up to the warehousing district to go and have a nice, reasonable chat with that man. So, you're gonna go to the boxing district. Do you know how to get there? No.
No, but I'm gonna go to the cart man and I'm gonna say, "Hi, hello, sir. I am an 18-year-old dwarf, and I cannot drive on my own. Would you please find me an automated travel caravan to the boxing district?"
And he looks and goes, "How old did you say you are?"
"I am 18.
And he looks at you and he goes, "You're saying that in a way that makes me not believe you."
"No, I really am. I'm just scared."
Is this your first 18 or your second 18?
My first.
Oh, that makes sense. All right, kid. All right. Okay. Hey, it's okay. It's okay. Did you lose your parents? Are they around somewhere?
Corbin points to Maeri.
Maeri signs. We lost our parents. We're siblings. He's adopted. And the cart driver nods and goes, "Oh, okay." And they're up in the boxing district. All right. Well, let me get you a cart. You'll get your kids up there.
Thank you,
just
sir.
Tell the attendant at the boxing district station. Just let him know you need to find your parents. He'll put out an announcement for you. Okay.
Yep, we'll definitely say that to him. Thank you. Thank you so much.
All right. Well, he gets you into a cart, and you guys are whisked off to the boxing district, it looks like a shipping district. It's sort of in the upper part of the red tier, and there's lots of warehouses and goods being moved back and forth, and a train yard at the far end with trains loaded with boxcars that are taking goods somewhere else, presumably. So now you are here. What do you want to do? You just have to find Gregory's office, I guess.
So I look around. Is there anything that says that
You could tell the attendant that your dad is Gregory.
Actually,
Or
that's a
if he
great.
doesn't have kids, you could say
I
they're
go
like
to the
friends.
attendant. I say, "Hi, sir. My parents are friends of Gregory Orloff. They're hanging out with him right now, and I'm supposed to go meet them. Do you know where he is?"
Oh, sure, kid, sure. The Mr. Orlov's office, he's going to be just take a right at the first street, go 2 blocks up, take a left, go another block up. Then you're going to be at a roundabout. You're going to take the second street in the roundabout, and then you're going to go through the next roundabout and take the 3rd street. Then you'll go up the stairs, down the stairs, up the elevator, across. You're going to sort of backtrack through 2 warehouses, go up a ladder, and then you'll be at his office.
Maeri, you got that?
Maeri gives 2 thumbs up.
Hell yeah! Thank you, mister.
Oh, my name's Stan.
Thank you, Stan. Boy, you are I bet you haven't heard this one before. You're the man, Stan.
Oh, nice one, kid. Be safe, okay?
Oh, yes.
Do you want me to call your parents? Or
No.
come pick you up?
They know we're coming, so we'll just head right on over. Thank you so much.
All right, so you guys up.
All right, goodbye.
Can you make me a quick I guess. What do you think for navigation? What makes sense?
I mean, it could be intelligence because they have to remember.
Yeah, let's do an intelligence check.
Okay.
How smart are you?
Survival.
Survival.
Mary would win that one.
That's how I feel when I have to navigate.
Not this time.
Well, also not Corbin because that's a 2.
Oh no, Mary rolled a 3.
Shit. Okay,
Hold on. Survival.
Hold on. Wait.
Yeah,
Hold
so
on.
you guys get to the first turn, and Mary goes, "Was it a right or a left?"
Shit, Mary. I don't even know which way is left and which way is right.
Mary says, "Maybe the dwarves have it opposite."
They might. Oh, okay, let's go. You know what? Stan was really nice. Let's go back to Stan.
You head back to Stan, and he very understandingly goes, "Oh, okay, I'll give me just a," and he motions over to another attendant at the cart station and goes, Hey, can you take over? I got these kids are lost. I want to make sure they get to their parents. And,
Thank you, Stan.
And so Stan takes you.
Nice.
That's
And
amazing.
Stan is a good person.
He holds both your hands.
Oh my
the whole
god,
time.
I love Stan. I hate that I'm dragging him into our bed of sin.
Just release him early.
I will.
And he's the whole time, like he's walking with you. He's asking you. He says, "So, where do you guys go to school?"
We're homeschooled.
Oh, homeschool. Do you guys have a lot of friends?
We have a big family of siblings that we're very close with.
Oh, that's really nice. Yeah, I was an only child, so I don't have those sibling relationships. I was always really jealous. You two look like you're good brother and sister. I'm glad that you guys have each other here. It's get a little scary out here in the boxing district. Lots of big machines moving around.
So many the big machines.
Yeah. So he's having this very kind, conversation with children as he takes you up to the office. He goes, "All right, so you're just going to head up this ladder, and then you'll be in Gregory's office. I'm not going to go because that man terrifies me. So
Oh, good.
be very, very quiet.
Yes, we'll be very quiet. Very careful.
And make sure if you hear any shouting from inside his office, you come back down the ladder and you come find a guard, okay?"
We will. Thank you so much, sir.
Mary
Thank
signs,
you.
"Thank you, Stan.
Thank you, Stan.
Be safe getting back."
Yeah.
And Mary puts out a hand to make you wait, Corbin, until Stan is clear.
Corbin's waiting until Stan is all the way out. Okay, I don't actually want to talk to Gregory. I want to steal from Gregory.
Yes.
Okay.
So I'm going to, I assume pass without, hasn't been an hour, has it?
It's probably been an hour, actually. I mean, you have traveled to several locations.
All right, well then I'm going to
Cast
cast,
secondary location.
You went to a
I'm going
secondary
to cast
location.
pass without trace again.
Actually, you've traveled to a tertiary location.
Oh.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. Okay, I'm casting pass without trace again then.
Yeah, you gotta factor in commute time here.
And then I'm going to sneak into Gregory's office.
Okay. Well, good
Why can I not roll today?
thing. What'd you get?
15.
15. That's not bad.
Yeah,
That's not bad. All right. So, you sneakity sneak, you snickety snack, you sneakity sneak, snack sneak. How do you want to do this? What's your approach?
So I'm obviously I want to confirm that he's not actually in his office, and then I want to get into his office and rifle through all of his fucking shit and steal as much of it as I can that I think has anything to do with mushrooms or the Titacairn.
Okay. So you scurry up the ladder very quietly, very very stealthily, and
Stan told you.
just like Stan told you. And he is yelling in his office at somebody. There is you hear a booming voice yelling, "I didn't ask for excuses, I asked for results!"
I want pictures of Spider-Man on my desk.
Yeah, anyway.
Okay, I guess, Kat, are there vents?
Sure. Yeah, there's a grate.
Kat, I would like to enter the grate.
All right, you enter the grate. Yeah, you're in the grate. What are you gonna
Okay.
sneak?
I'm gonna try to. Is there my goal is to find a vent that leads into the office.
Okay, roll me another stealth check. So scared.
Fuck yes. Okay, that's 26.
26. All right, you are a little bit stealthier, even stealthier this time. And Mary waits on the other side of the grate for you, and she puts up a casual pose.
Yeah, she does.
She does not look very casual,
Damn it, Mary, get it together.
but she's trying really hard to look casual in front of this broken grate as you crawl up into the vents, and you find a position where you can see down into this office of this there's like a big desk and there's lots of files and papers and things everywhere. Grigory is not a organized sort of guy. And you watch as he pounds on his desk and yells at somebody you can't quite see, and then that person scurries out. And Grigory is sitting at his desk, and he takes out a cigar from the top drawer of his desk, and he lights it, and he leans back in his big, cushy, leany backy chair.
Executive chair.
Chair. He's got his big executive chair. He leans back in it, takes a puff of his cigar. What do you do?
Should I kill Grigory? Because I'm trying to think of how else I can...
You could make a distraction.
Yeah, make a distraction that makes him leave.
Well, if smoke came in through the vents, you'd probably just think there was a fire somewhere in the building, and you'd probably leave.
That's true, actually.
And it wouldn't be that, like, sus, it wouldn't be like, someone's trying to assassinate me and steal my documents.
Yeah, okay. I cast Produce Flame just inside of the vent, and I rip some of my shirt off and I burn it right next to the vent so that it smells really nasty, like something's burning.
All right, and you see him sniff a couple of times, and he looks down at his cigar, and then he looks up at the vent and sees the smoke coming, and he goes, "Oh, shit!" And he gets up from his chair, and he dashes out of the room.
Okay, and I quickly get out of the vent as soon as the door is closed, and I would like to go through his desk.
Okay, investigate.
God, please. It's a 2.
Corbin, you find a open bag of cheese crackers.
Okay. Kat, can I just take everything?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, you can
take as much as you can.
Corbin sees the bag of cheese crackers, and there are 2 parts of his brain. One part of his brain says, damn, I want those cheese crackers.
Eat cheese crackers.
Eat the cheese crackers. The other part of his brain says, Corbin, you got it. They're depending on you. You came here for a reason. You got to do something.
And that's a bag.
But he can't figure out what to do in the face of the temptation of those cheese crackers. So Corbin takes the entire desk drawer out of the desk. He puts as many papers as he can from everywhere else on the desk into this one desk drawer. And then he opens the door and he runs.
Got it.
Yeah.
Got it. Yeah. You got the important thing. You got the crackers.
Yeah.
All right, Mary goes, what are you doing?
Run, Mary. I'm so scared. I don't know what I'm doing.
All right, let's bring everybody together now. You guys were all going to meet outside the amphitheater before your trial. That was your goal. So who do you guys think arrives first?
Let's see.
So Mary is with Corbin, Selni is with Slake.
I would
assume
assume Corbin and Mary are going to arrive last because they're
coming from farthest.
Their journey was like the craziest. They were like running all over the city.
That's true. Me and Selni would have finished up pretty quick because we just got fucking kicked out.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, it's like you and Selni find a spot by this fountain just outside the amphitheater. It's a carved statue of a dwarven inventor holding up like a device, and from the device water is spurting forth. And Selni positions you guys so that you are hidden by the spray of this fountain and not visible to the guards at the amphitheater. Who arrives next?
Probably Fran.
All right, Fran, you arrive. You find Slake and Selni.
Yeah, so Fran just like walks up and leans against the fountain and is like,
How'd it go, Fran?
I hold up the blueprints.
Oh, nice.
Did you get caught?
No, I didn't get caught. How could I get caught? Look at all of this. I gesture to myself, I guess.
I mean, yes, you do look like an entirely different person, but I'm not saying that you lack stealth skills and common sense, but no, actually, that's exactly what I'm saying. I wouldn't put it past you to get caught while looking like an entirely different person.
Well, we didn't fare much better.
I raise my eyebrows at Selni and I say, oh, I see.
Oh, we didn't get caught.
Well, neither did I.
I mean, Fran...
I scream in the middle of it.
And Selni, like, puts her hands over her ears and then gives you a look.
Neither did I, Selni.
Good job with the blueprints, Fran.
And okay, Kat, can you remind me what I found out from the blueprints?
You found in the blueprints there was a passageway added that apparently goes to nowhere.
Right. So basically, we found evidence of the heart.
Yeah, of basically what you found evidence that the Titacairn was modified to lead somewhere.
Love it.
Yes. And then I'm going to say Maeri and Corbin come. I'm going to say you guys just come running up.
Yeah, we run in. Corbin's holding, like, literally an entire file cabinet drawer, just full of shit. Like, papers and documents and shit. And he's just running and, like, looking behind him. Nobody's chasing them anymore.
No, Maeri is signing as you're running up. Fran, the bag, open the bag. The bag.
I open the bag.
Corbin dumps everything in there.
Oh, I had a system.
Say goodbye to your system.
Goodbye,
Say hello to
system.
evidence.
So Sally raises her eyebrows and says, "Oh, I see. So you guys found something, apparently."
Yeah, I don't know what, but I'm sure it's in there.
All right. So Fran looks around and is like, okay, is there, Selni, do you know if there's any place we can go to look through this?
Selni looks around and then she checks a clock on the other side of the square. She goes, "We've got about an hour till your trial starts, so can't go too far. You guys like tea?"
I look at Corbin.
Yes.
I don't like how you said that. Come on. And she takes you guys into a little tea shop where she inclines her head to the proprietor, who gives a little wave and a bow and then gestures grandly towards a booth in the corner. And a beautiful pot of tea is placed. It's like one of those glass, like crystal teapots that has like a blooming flower in the center of tea.
This is my fantasy.
Yes, and it's crystal tea, like opalescent crystal, like little bowls that you drink the tea out of.
Oh my God. Playing D&D has all been worth it.
Yes, just for this moment.
So you are able to find evidence of when the shipments are coming in and out of that warehouse, and Selny's able to confirm that these shipments, they correspond to times when it's known that the supply of spores has increased on the street. Well, you're not able to see in these ledgers like where these shipments are coming from, other than that they are coming up from the industrial tier.
But we don't have proof that they are the sports shipments.
Yeah, you don't. There's I would say circumstantial evidence.
Right, so there is reasonable doubt.
Yeah, there's a code on each of them that's like SPR.
Okay.
So, short for spore, but could be short for,
Special roots.
Yeah.
Sand pony
Rides.
sand pony rides. It could be shipments of sand pony
buddy.
rides.
It could be that. That's true.
Could be that.
Okay, well, we have more evidence.
So Selny is looking at the evidence you guys have laid out, and she looks at it and goes, "So what exactly are you guys going to try and argue?"
That the king sucks and we hate him.
I mean, the truth.
Sure. Which part of the truth, though? Because there's a lot of truth that you could say, and a lot of it is going to make some people angry. So I would select one truth to focus on here.
That the spores are being produced in the Titacairn?
That might be your strongest argument. You do have the ring and the blueprints and the shipping manifests. You can't tie that to the king, though.
You didn't find anything else in the library, did you, Fran?
No, just these. No.
Well, I've never heard Fran sound more like a liar in my life.
I only found the blueprints. I would tell you if I found anything else relevant to the case.
So it's not relevant to the case.
Mary signs Fran. There's no secrets between guardians.
Mary.
This is a rule I'm making up right now, but my word is law. I'm pretty sure you guys swore an oath saying so.
I don't remember that.
Fran.
I don't know.
My patron god is the god of truth.
What?
Then go talk to her.
You have Selny looks at you, Corbin, and is like, "What?
What?
You have a patron god?
Yeah?
I thought you were, against gods."
Well, my god is technically dead, so...
What?
Don't worry about it.
And Selny shakes her head and goes, "I think the less I know about this, the better." And in the distance, a bell begins to chime, sounding the hour. And Selny puts some money on the table and waves to the proprietor of the tea shop, and gets up from the booth, leaving behind the tea and the cakes and things that were laid out there. And she says, all right, that's our time.
Fran slurps down the rest of her tea as if it's a shot.
I mean, you guys, listen, if it all goes to hell, we'll just run away.
Are we gonna tell them, like, who we are?
I don't think that's such a good
I
idea.
don't think that's a good idea at this point.
Right, but we're just gonna burst in and be like, hey, we're some random people here to tell you about
Well,
what's our cover story.
Suddenly waves a hand and she says, you're my representatives. I'm gonna regret this, but I'll vouch for you.
Sally, I wasn't even going to ask until a dramatic moment in the trial when we had no other option and I had to turn to you and put you out in the crowd.
Well, let's be smart about this, though. And not use the front door. Come on. I know a back way into the amphitheater.
Okay, and as we go, so I think I need to give us all a new disguise. And also, let Selny not have a disguise, because Selny currently is disguised. So I release Selny's disguise, and I re-disguise all of us as, like...
business suits, and then
Shoulder pads,
and then give all of us those like rolling briefcase things.
Yes, we all have rolling suitcase briefcases, and like we all have spectacles, and like our hair, like none of our hair can move.
Yeah, like it's all stiff, but we've got receding hairlines.
Yes.
Yeah,
and we look amazing.
Selny looks at you guys and goes, is that what?
This is what lawyers
This
look
is
like.
exactly what lawyers look like. You hit it right in the nail.
I high five Corbin.
Yeah.
That is not what lawyers look like here.
It is now, baby.
Ain't nobody gonna forget these looks.
Do you have any advice, Selny?
No.
Cool. Any critiques?
So we're good to go. I mean, we're basically as ready as we can be. Even Selny said we've got it in the bag.
Named Gregory before. I know we have some kind of joke about
I feel
Gregory.
like you had a friend when you were Seeker. I feel like you might have had a friend in a
Yes! Yes! Oh my
Yeah.
god, this is what happened to him.
Oh my god.
Darkest timeline, Gregory.
Gregory got
Hot.
sucked down into the earth.
How did that
Shit.
even happen?